dear brother. Now, Bobby is now universally recognized as the undisputed heavyweight bare knuckle boxing champion of the world, and I want everybody to recognize him. Give him a big round of applause. He's a bad man. When Bobby and I fought that fight on October 5th, 2011 was the highlight of our career. But that was eclipsed. That historical championship winning effort was eclipsed this past summer in Belfast, New York, home of the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame. Because Friday, July 31st, 2015, was declared Bobby Gunn Day. And then on August 1st, 2015, Bobby Gunn made history yet again when he became the first ever living bare knuckle fighter to be inducted into the prestigious Hall of Fame. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to bring up Mr. Scott Burt, the president of the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame. He's keeping the legacy of boxing alive. Give it up to Mr. Scott Burt.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here, folks. We are located 2 hours south of Rochester, 5 hours from here. We got 4 o'clock this morning to prepare for what turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll be traveling back after this evening, and our Hall of Fame is housed in the original barns, 1889 barns that John L. Sullivan trained in successfully for his 2-hour and 16-minute, 75-round fight outside in 104-degree weather against Jake Kilrain to win the last ever bare knuckle championship of that era. After that fight, the doors to our Hall of Fame were locked. It wasn't a Hall of Fame, it was just a barn. 120 years later, we unlocked those doors to find his equipment and the barn's in disarray. We spent $100,000 restoring them, and now it's just like walking back in time. 1889, when John L. Sullivan was there. Because of him in that era, all of these boxers and all of these trainers are making their mark or have made their mark, as Cus did. People who walk through our doors are in awe of what they see. Some of them refer to it actually as the holy grail of bare knuckle boxing. And a reporter earlier today asked me what I feel like today coming here, being invited to come. And I said, I never really understood that feeling that the people coming to our museum feel until I walked into this holy grail of boxing training. What a nice blend, what a great feeling for myself and my right-hand man, Jack Emmerich, who helps us in everything that we have. We at the Boxing Hall of Fame recognize 3 trainers as being the best ever in the world. William Muldoon, who trained John L. Sullivan, Angelo Dundee, and of course, Cus D.Amatos. This last August, we had our inductions. We have 2 sets of inductees, original bare knucklers and honoraries, those that have contributed to boxing history in upstate New York, shined a positive spotlight on boxing. Our original bare knucklers this year included the only living one ever to be inducted, Bobby Gunn. Joe just said he's a bad man. Inside he is. Outside, he's the nicest man you've ever wanted to meet. Underground record, 71-0. We don't recognize underground records. He fought that one legal one, and therefore we gave him that belt. And when we gave him that belt, it was heard all around the world about bare knuckle boxing. I'm telling you, you're going to hear an awful lot more. And in fact, soon there'll be a TV special coming out on bare knuckle boxing featuring Mr. Gunn, featuring our Hall of Fame. Back then when we inducted him in August, it was a great day. Two things were not ready at that time though, and they are today, and we are going to honor him, and then we are going to re-induct Cus here in his home. So Bobby, if you'll come up, the first thing that we would like to do, if Jack, if you will help. Bobby Gunn, coach. Push the jacket. Thank you, Jack. Bobby will be the first and only person ever to receive a Hall of Fame jacket. What an accomplishment, Bobby. Bobby, this is not really only for just what you do inside the ring, but what you've done for the entire sport. And once these people hear you speak, they will know that you are so sincere, and you are such a nice man, and they won't get a chance for a while, though, to see how ferocious you are. We can't wait. So, Bobby, on behalf of the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame, I present you with a new jacket. It took us a while to have it produced. I designed it. Jocelyn's Jewelers made it. We have an absolutely lovely Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame ring. Yesterday, it was taken to the people of Belfast. And let me remind you, Belfast is a small town. Our public high school graduates 22 kids. We don't have a stoplight. Bert Sugar told me, Bert Sugar worked very closely with me on our Hall of Fame. And I said to him, I said, Bert, I said, but our town is so small, we don't even have a traffic light. He responded, as soon as they find out about your Hall of Fame, you'll have more than one. So, Bobby, on behalf of the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame, our first and only ever presented Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame room. I have a couple other things to give and present, but Bobby would like to have a few words.
I would. First and foremost, I would like to thank everybody, my pal Billy White, Proper Men's Man. You know, being introduced tonight in Cus D.Amatos' home. You know, I met Cus D.Amatos as we won. My dad took me up here in 1984, I think it was. My cousins, the Mike Hiltons, used to train up here. And going back in the 60s, my uncle Alex Scotty Mack, trained with Jose Torres in Cus D.Amatos. I remember the numbers he told me about. Cus D.Amatos used to put headphones on his head every night, programs in his head. You know, he was a great trainer. I'm going to say it again, more than a trainer, Cus D.Amatos was a teacher of the art. There's a million trainers, but very few teachers. And he was a man that made a difference in the fight game, his impact. Bare knuckle boxing for me was something I grew up into. All my family, my breed of people I come from, I fought hard. And I'm glad it's making waves over the world. And to be tonight in the building of a Cus D.Amatos and to receive this beautiful, prestigious ring, World Championship Hall of Fame ring, and the GOAT, and this coach from Scotland, the president, I'm over the moon. I truly am. And I want to thank everybody here tonight. I had a harder life coming up. My mom was in heaven. She's looking up tonight. And there's my boy. My boy's the love of my life. I got a beautiful wife, a wee girl. She's only 7 years old. I thank God for my blessings. Because let me tell you something. fight hard in life. You gotta fight hard, but nobody gives you nothing. Be a proper man's man, and thank God for your blessings. And treat everybody the best way you can. You do good in life. God bless everybody.